Technology now guides many areas of our lives, whether through Google Maps, Zoom meetings, online shopping, dating apps, and much more. We are interacting with technology more than ever before, and this is making us lose our ability to relate with one another in the real world. Which begs the question, are you human or you are just another robot plugged into the system? Do you have that which cannot be found in algorithm? Let's find out. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Nikki Bird. I am the author of the best-selling book Disrupt Yourself or Be Disrupted, and today I wanted to talk about a concept I recently came across and found to be really interesting. The concept is STEMpathy, which is essentially how we can be more human in an era of robots and intelligent machines. From the time we are 6 years old, we start learning everything from grammar to spelling. We learn about reading words, writing letters, solving multiplication tables, and we're building upon that knowledge each year as we grow. However, in the middle of learning and growing academically, many of us missed out on perhaps one of the most important lessons of growing up, that is emotional intelligence, how to relate and interact with other human beings. We are told to work together but never taught how to communicate with people. We are told what to think and never taught how to think critically. We are told to speak up but not taught how to be present. We are taught knowledge reproduction instead of knowledge creation, and that is what the education system has put on us. This has led to a society full of book-smart people who lack basic life skills. Life skills that are an essential part of being able to meet the challenges, of a constantly changing world. Empathy and emotional intelligence allows you to be able to be a more diligent employee actually, who is able to be communicative in relationships and will also help you to develop a healthy view of yourself. So what is emotional intelligence actually? Well, emotional intelligence is defined by the Oxford Dictionary as the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathically. Empathy is what makes us aware of the feelings of others, and when you are empathetic, you're much less likely to hurt someone else's feelings. And even when you do, you're also aware of what you've done and you're able to correct yourself and make peace with that person. While many of us have mastered the art of studying, memorizing concepts and reproducing them in an exam, many of us have also forgotten to develop, our empathy and self-awareness so that we can be able to face the real world. What makes you uniquely human is not your academic excellence or your mental superiority or technical skills. It is really your ability to relate with other human beings. Yes, robots are our new reality and indeed the source of our new economy. That's why emotional intelligence is fundamental to our ability to distinguish ourselves as functioning human beings. When your emotional intelligence is developed and heightened in the classroom or at work or wherever you are, then you become more empathetic. When our emotional intelligence is developed and enhanced, we will not only be educated, but we also be empathetic, not only knowledgeable, but we also be compassionate, and not only excellent at studying, but we're also excellent at loving people around us and understanding people around us. And since we are speaking on STEMpathy, let's first define what is STEM. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And knowledge of STEM is vital in a world that is increasingly reliant on disruptive digital technologies. However, without soft skills, people are essentially robots, and we don't need any more robots or intelligent machines in our world any more than we do. We need human beings. We need human beings who can understand each other, and that is where STEMpathy comes in. More than ever before, humanity now needs all the attributes that cannot be downloaded or programmed into a software or found in algorithm. Attributes like compassion, kindness, empathy, character, and collaborative spirit. STEMpathy is a phrase coined by Thomas Friedman, and it refers to an integration of empathy, resilience, and compassion in the study of STEM subjects, which are science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In his book, Thank You for Being Late, An Optimist's Guide to thriving in a world of acceleration. Mr. Thomas Friedman embarks upon what it will take for us as a society and indeed as humans to successfully transition this period of extremely rapid change in technology, society, and the environment. This ability to transition into the new world is something he refers to as STEMpathy. In other words, it is capacity in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics coupled with empathy for other human beings so as to be able to work together, communicate, and effectively interact with people in the workplace and life in general. And I think Mr. Friedman is onto something here. The very nature of modern computing and technology is fundamentally changing the world. We can no longer focus only on technical skills. The ideal skill set for the jobs of the future is STEMpathy. Because emerging technologies are having a profound influence on the job market, and in turn, we as human beings should change the way we think, the way we interact with each other, the way we interact with technology, and the way we educate our young people. Really, what is the role of people in the age of algorithm? What do you have that cannot be found in the algorithm? And so in a society where STEM education is becoming increasingly more pushed, starting even at primary school, we of course acknowledge the integral role that science and technology, engineering, and mathematics play in our daily lives and in society as a whole. However, the future isn't about what we know. Nobody really cares about what you know because Google sort of knows everything. Rather, the future is about what we can do with what we know and how we relate with other human beings. And so in this era, you simply cannot create viable, scalable solutions without compassion and empathy. And this speaks to the importance of soft skills, especially emotional intelligence. Many of us spend far too much time and energy on becoming the perfect employee, the perfect student, getting the right answers, but we fail to develop in other areas of our lives, and it shows in the way we interact with people. With rising levels of mental health problems, we need to focus on equipping ourselves and students with resilience, empathy, and tools to deal with the stresses of life. People are not robots, so we cannot make it all about technical skills without looking at how do these things affect our mental health. Compassion and empathy are no longer nice to have, both in the professional world and the personal world. In a world where what you know can instantly be accessible via technology, there becomes a premium on what to do with what you know. STEMpathy is about bringing humanity back into the equation to create a social and economic value for everyone. As Thomas Friedman said, the faster the world gets, the more everything old and slow matters. The things you cannot download, those are the things that are really important now. What does it really mean to be human in a digitally disruptive world? Well, today, many jobs are done through softwares like Salesforce and others. And we are beginning to see artificial intelligence and machine learning disrupting human expertise in profound ways as never seen before. We are increasingly being surrounded by digital technologies, and almost every job is a human plus machine role. Therefore, it is important to note that the future of work is squarely about people. People's relationship with robotics and intelligent machines, as well as people's relationships with other people. That is the future of work. It is one thing to have in-demand skills, but today's economy requires soft skills like communication, teamwork, empathy, emotional intelligence, the willingness to learn new things, and all of that. Your interpersonal skills are important. Essentially, being human means being able to build relationships with another human being, and that is why soft skills are important. I cannot emphasize this enough. Usually, soft skills tend to come from life experiences rather than academic institutions. People with good soft skills tend to have strong situational awareness and the emotional intelligence to navigate disruptive working environments, and they're able to relate better with people, and they're able to solve or face life's difficulties in a much healthier way. And so organizations should realize that skills like empathy, letting go, listening are not weaknesses, but skills that earn great results and build trust-filled relationships, which becomes personal in these so-called professional worlds. The same goes for people. If you're an individual, understand that emotional intelligence, empathy, your ability to feel another person's pain, it's not a weakness, it's actually a strength, and it will help you to foster your career much better, and it will help you to retain perhaps your position much better, because the truth is that a lot of people are hired for their talents or for their technical skills, but they usually lose out the job based on lack of, soft skills. So soft skills don't necessarily mean weak. No, it's completely the opposite. As the saying goes, hire for character, train for skills. So soft skills are very important, and soft skill is where character comes in, or character is where soft skills come in, either way you put it, or either way you look at it. And so us as humans, we've conquered so much, and I believe we will continue to do so. So let's be more human and start thriving in this upside down world together. Let's stop waiting for the storm, to pass, and just start dancing in the rain. In fact, it's a collective movement and collaborative thinking that has helped us to survive so many centuries of disruptive change and technological disruption. The era of working with our hands was with the Industrial Revolution. The era of using our head came with the digital revolution, and now the era of using our hearts is upon us, and that is the fourth industrial revolution. So this is the era in which human empathy alongside soft skills and STEM skills is really paramount. An era in which soft skills and relationships, not merely money and technology, will be the measure of business and the measure of society overall. The ideal skill set for jobs of the future is STEMpathy, which is science, technology, mathematics, and empathy. And so the future belongs to those who can combine empathy, emotional intelligence, soft skills, and digital skills and technical skills. And this combination is the ultimate alpha skill. And if you are interested in understanding how to future-proof yourself, then check out my book, Disrupt Yourself or Be Disrupted. It's available on Amazon on both Kindle and paperback. You can search for it by typing my name, Nikki Verd, or you can type the title of the book. Also, I will share the links in the description below. And if you found this valuable, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video with someone who may benefit from this. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video.